What happens when the world's biggest pop star becomes the world's biggest football fan? Get ready, because today on Extra Hot Topic, we are diving into the brand new news, The Kingdom, which gives us a behind-the-scenes look at the Kansas City Chiefs' phenomenal 2024 season. And guess who gave her official stamp of approval to be part of the story? The one, the only Taylor Swift. We've got the inside scoop from the director herself on how Taylor was very supportive, and we're going to break down her absolutely hilarious and adorable journey from football newbie to a screaming diehard superfan. You are not going to want to miss this. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Extra Hot Topic. Just when we thought the real-life rom-com of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce couldn't get any more cinematic, they've gone and made it into an actual docuseries. Well, kind of. We are talking all about ESPN's epic new 6-part series, The Kingdom, which grants us an all-access pass to the Kansas City Chiefs during their incredible 2024 season. And let's be real, you can't talk about that season without mentioning the radiant, ever-present, and incredibly enthusiastic support of Taylor Swift. Today we are unpacking every single sweet detail about how Taylor was involved in this massive project. We've got the tea directly from the director, Kristen Lapis, and the Chiefs CMO, Lara Krug, who are spilling on just how wonderfully supportive she was. We're also going on a journey, a hilarious and heartwarming journey of Taylor's evolution. We're talking about a woman who went from not knowing what a first down was to someone who probably knows the team's entire injury report by heart. It is a tale of love, touchdowns, and a whole lot of cheering from a VIP suite. So grab your popcorn and let's get right into it. Okay, let's kick things off with the headline news. If you're creating a documentary about the Chiefs' 2024 season, you simply cannot ignore the global superstar who became their most famous fan, right? It would be like making a documentary about peanut butter and not mentioning jelly. But the big question was always going to be, how would Taylor feel about being included? Would there be a whole bunch of red tape and legal hoops to jump through? Well, according to the director, Kristen Lapis, it was the exact opposite of a cruel summer. She told reporters that Taylor approved all of her image and likeness for the series. And the cherry on top, she was also described as being very supportive of the entire project. Honestly, are any of us genuinely surprised? No! Are we absolutely delighted? You bet we are! This is just another perfect example of how these two are completely all in on embracing and supporting each other's worlds. It doesn't sound like she just passively signed off on it. The way they describe it, it feels like she was genuinely enthusiastic, which is just so incredibly sweet. It shows a deep understanding that her presence was a significant and overwhelmingly positive part of the team's story this year, and she's happy to be remembered as part of it. Now, for anyone out there who was secretly hoping for a dramatic one-on-one sit-down interview with Taylor in the docuseries, you might want to manage your expectations. Lapis made it clear that they made a conscious decision not to try and interview her for the series. And frankly, I think that was an incredibly classy and smart move. The primary goal was to keep the focus where it needed to be, on the football franchise, the players, the coaches, and their historic season. The Chiefs' chief marketing officer, Lara Krug, articulated it beautifully. She said, "Now you see her in the way that I think is how she wanted to be seen, which is as a fan of the community." And that is exactly the vibe she gave off all season long, isn't it? She wasn't showing up for a photo op or to promote an album. She was there in her Chiefs red lipstick, decked out in team gear, going absolutely wild with Brittany Mahomes, sharing knowing glances with Mama Kelce, and literally screaming, "Let's effing go!" when Travis scored a touchdown. She was a fan, pure and simple, and that's how this docuseries is going to show her. It's authentic, it's respectful, and it acknowledges that the story is about the team, with her being a wonderful, supportive, and very famous part of that story. This leads me to what is, without a doubt, my favorite part of this entire saga. Taylor's epic journey into the complex world of American football. It is genuinely one of the most relatable and downright hilarious things I have ever witnessed. We must not forget, this is a lyrical mastermind, a woman of words and poetry, who by her own candid admission knew absolutely nothing about the sport when she and Travis first started dating. She confessed on their now legendary episode of the New Heights podcast, "I didn't know what a first down was. I didn't know what the chains were. I didn't know what a tight end was. I am sorry, but the mental image of someone having to explain the job of a tight end, the literal position her future boyfriend plays, to Taylor Swift is the stuff of comedy dreams. It's just perfect." But in true Taylor fashion, she didn't just learn the basics. She didn't just dip her toes in, she did a full-on cannonball into the deep end. Travis couldn't help but gush about it in his GQ interview, saying, "She is the most engulfed fan now. She knows what the injury reports look like. She understands what special situations are, third and short, all these things, because she just naturally loves to hear about my job." That right there is what a truly supportive partner does. They take a genuine interest in your passions, but Taylor, being Taylor, took it to a completely different stratosphere. She didn't just learn the rules to be polite, she became, in her own words, obsessed. She gave us this hysterical visual on the podcast of her running through the halls of her house screaming, "We just drafted Xavier Worthy." And her friends were just looking at her completely bewildered, like, "Who body snatched you? What do you mean we drafted Xavier Worthy?" That is the precise moment you know you've crossed over. It's the moment you become a true fan, when you start using the word "we" when talking about the team. She's officially in the club, and it has been an absolute delight to witness. And let's make one thing crystal clear. This is not a one-way street. The support in this relationship is a multi-lane international superhighway. For every game that she bundled up to attend, Travis made sure to hop on a plane and fly across multiple time zones to see her dominate the stage on the Eras Tour. He was the proud boyfriend in the crowd in Paris, Singapore, and Australia, absolutely beaming with pride, covered in friendship bracelets, and dancing like nobody was watching, even though everyone was watching. He so perfectly summed it up when he told GQ, "I get to go and be that fan, because I am a fan." And that, my friends, is the absolute core of their relationship. They are without a doubt each other's number one fans. They show up, period. It doesn't matter if the venue is a freezing football field in Green Bay or a sweltering stadium stage in Sydney. When Taylor was so deservedly named Times Person of the Year, she addressed this very public support system head on. She said, "When you say a relationship is public, that means I'm going to see him do what he loves. We're showing up for each other. Other people are there and we don't care. We're just proud of each other." And I'm sorry, but that is the healthiest, most refreshing, and most mature take on a celebrity relationship that I've heard in a very, very long time. They are not hiding or playing games. They're celebrating each other's successes out loud. And they're letting all of us have a little bit of fun watching their love story unfold. Taylor's unwavering support and joyful presence have become so intertwined with the Chiefs' recent history that it's now literally a part of their home. In a move that made Swifties and the Chiefs Kingdom collectively cheer, it was recently revealed that a photo of Taylor and Travis celebrating on the field, wrapped in a hug after the Super Bowl victory, has been officially added to the Chiefs Hall of Honor at Arrowhead Stadium. I just need you to let that sink in for a moment. She's not just a fan in the stands anymore. She is now a part of the official documented history of the stadium. One fan on social media commented, "She's part of Arrowhead now." And truer words have never been spoken. From that very first game back in September 2023, where she was nervously and excitedly sitting with Donna Kelce, to that confetti-filled, triumphant moment at the Super Bowl, she has been a beautiful and joyful part of this team's journey. And now, that joy is immortalized for everyone to see. So, there you have it, folks. Taylor Swift's gracious and supportive involvement in the Kingdom Docuseries is just the latest chapter in this incredible story of mutual support, genuine affection, and a whole lot of fun. She went from being a football novice to a full-fledged draft day screaming, stat-knowing fan, all while being incredibly respectful of the fact that this is Travis's world. And he, in turn, has embraced her world with open arms and some pretty impressive dance moves. They're the absolute definition of a power couple, not just because of their individual stratospheric success, but because of the way they consistently and enthusiastically lift each other up. It's a joy to watch, and I for one cannot wait to binge watch all 6 episodes of The Kingdom to catch every single glimpse of our favorite supportive fan cheering her heart out in the stands. What do you think about Taylor's role in the docuseries? Are you as excited as I am to watch it? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, please do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to Extra Hot Topic, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another pop culture update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.